Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Esther Onyekachi, popularly known as Estilove. On this channel, I share valuable and life-transforming content about relationship, marriage, and godly parenting. So, if this sounds great to you, do not hesitate to click on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each time I drop a new video. To all my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I appreciate you a lot. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you important tips on how to raise caring, respectful, and ethical children. One truth that all parents need to know is this: children are not born simply good or bad, and we should never give up on them. They need adults who will help them become caring, respectful, and responsible for their communities at every stage of their childhood. As a parent, here are 5 tips to help you raise caring and respectful children. Tip number 1: develop caring, loving relationships with your children. Children learn to care and respect when they are treated that way. When our children feel loved, they also become attached to us. That attachment makes them more receptive to our values and teaching. We all know that loving a child takes many forms, such as caring for their physical and emotional needs, providing a stable and secure family environment, showing affection and respecting their individual personalities, taking a genuine interest in their lives, talking about things that matter, and recognizing their efforts and their achievements. All the time, as a parent, do your best to spend regular time together. Ensure you make plans together with your kids and connect with them emotionally. This can be done through bedtime reading. Read them stories or sing for them at bedtime. Just make sure you spend time together doing something you both enjoy. Have meaningful conversations whenever you have time with your child, and take turns to ask each other questions that bring out your thoughts, your feelings, and experiences. Ask questions such as: what was the best part of your day or the hardest part of your day? What did you accomplish today that you feel good about? What's something nice someone did for you today, or what's something nice you did for someone today? What's something you learned today in school or outside of school? This will go a long way in helping you connect with your children. Tip number 2: be a strong role model and mentor to your children. You need to be a role model whom your children can look up to, because children learn ethical values and behaviors by watching our actions and the actions of other adults they respect. Children will listen to our teachings when we walk the talk. As a parent, you need to pay close attention to whether you are practicing honesty, fairness, caring for yourself, and modeling skills like solving conflicts peacefully and managing anger and other difficult emotions effectively. While doing this, always remind yourself that nobody is perfect, and that is why we need to model for our children humility, self-awareness, and honesty by acknowledging and working on our mistakes and flaws. It's also important for us to recognize what might be getting in the way of our own caring. Are we, for example, exhausted or stressed? Does our child push our buttons in a specific way that makes caring for him or her hard at times? And remember, children will only want to become like us if they trust and respect us. Parents can reflect on whether our children respect us, and if we think they don't, consider why and how we might repair the relationship. Try honesty and humility. Always talk with your child when you make a mistake that affects them about why you think you made it. Apologize for the mistake and explain how you plan to avoid making the mistake next time. Take care of yourself, whether it's spending time with a friend, going for a walk, praying, or meditating. Try to make time to relieve your stress, because it's important for you and because it will enable you to be more attentive to and caring for others. That way, your children can learn to care for themselves and others. Tip number 3: Make caring for others a priority and set high ethical expectations. This is because children must hear from their parents and caretakers that caring about others is a top priority and that it is just as important as their happiness. A big part of prioritizing caring is holding children to high ethical expectations, such as honoring their commitments, doing the right thing even when it is hard, standing up for important principles of fairness and justice, and insisting that they are respectful, even if it makes them unhappy, and even if their peers or others aren't behaving that way. Always prioritize caring when you talk with other adults in your children's life. For example, ask their teachers in school whether your children are nice to others in addition to asking about their academic skills, grades, or performances. Also, encourage kids to work it out. Before letting your child quit a team or a friendship, ask them to consider their obligations to the team or the friend and encourage them to work out problems on their own. This will go a long way. Tip number 4: provide opportunities for children to practice caring and gratitude. This is because children need to practice caring for others and being grateful. They need to express appreciation for the many people who contribute to their lives. Studies show that people who engage in the habit of expressing gratitude are more likely to be helpful, generous, compassionate, and forgiving, and they are also more likely to be happy and healthy. Hold family meetings that give children the opportunity to practice helping to solve family problems such as disputes between siblings and making meals more pleasant. Although as parents we always need to stand firmly behind key values such as caring and fairness, we can make our home democratic in key respects, asking our children to express their views while they listen to ours, involving children in making plans to improve family life, teaches perspective taking and problem solving skills, and gives them an authentic responsibility, becoming co-creators of a happy family. Always assign responsibilities for your children and expect them to routinely help, for example, with household chores and taking care of their siblings, and only praise uncommon acts of kindness. When these kinds of routine actions are simply expected and not rewarded, they are more likely to become established in everyday actions. Also, make caring and justice a focus. Start conversations with your children about caring and uncaring acts that they see in their daily lives or on television, and about acts of justice and the injustice they might have witnessed or heard about in the news. Ask children how they see these actions and explain why you think these actions are caring or uncaring, just or unjust. Always express thanks to others. Consider making expressing gratitude a daily ritual anytime, anywhere. Encourage children to express appreciation for family members, teachers, or others who contribute to their lives. Tip number 5: help children develop self control and manage feelings effectively. Often, the ability to care for others is overwhelmed by anger, shame, envy, or other negative feelings. We can teach children that all feelings are okay, but some ways of dealing with them are not useful. Children need our help learning to cope with feelings in a productive way. Help them in identifying their feelings. Name for children their difficult feelings such as frustration, sadness, and anger, and encourage them to talk to you about why they are feeling that way. Teach them these 3 steps to self-control. A simple way to help children to manage their feelings is to teach them to practice these 3 easy steps together. Stop, take a deep breath through the nose and exhale through the mouth, and count 5. Try it when your child is calm. Then, when you see them getting upset, remind them about the steps and do them together. Practice with your child how to resolve conflicts. Consider a conflict you or your child witnessed or experienced that turned out badly and role-play different ways of responding. Try to achieve mutual understanding. listening to and interpreting each other's feelings until both people feel understood. If your child observes you are experiencing a difficult feeling and is concerned, talk to your child about how you are handling it. Set clear limits, use authority wisely to set clear boundaries. Explain how your limits are based on a reasonable and loving concern for your child's welfare. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoy watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and drop your comment in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to share this video with your loved ones. Thank you and bye.